recording.
Good afternoon. My name is Teddy Bodega. I'm a policy analyst for the Division of Financial Regulation and the hearing officer for today's hearing on the proposed rulemaking to increase the renewal fee for money transmitter licenses. This rulemaking will increase the fees based on forecasting of future costs to maintain department compliance with Department Finance Policy FIN1. Also in attendance is Karen Winkle, the Division Rules Coordinator, who will be recording today's hearing. Today is Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025, and the time is 1:34 Pacific Time. This public hearing is being conducted in a hybrid format through Microsoft Teams and also in the Labor and Industry Building in Conference Room E, located in Salem, Oregon. We'll begin with introductions of who is here for the public hearing. For the record, please state your name and affiliation. We can start with Jonathan.
Yes, hello. My name is Jonathan Samuel. I'm a member of the Regulatory Council team with Populous Financial Group.
Thank you. Karen, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. I am Karen Winkle, and I am the Rules Coordinator for the division.
Great, thank you. And I'm Teddy Bodega. I'm a policy analyst with the division. This is the time and place set for a public rulemaking hearing to receive testimony on whether the division should increase the renewal fee for money transmitter licenses in Oregon. Notice for today's hearing was published in the Oregon Bulletin on December 19, 2024. Notice was also mailed or distributed to persons on the division's mailing list and to other interested parties corresponding with this rulemaking. A copy of the notice of hearing, together with the notice of proposed rulemaking and statement of need and fiscal impact, is contained in the master file and is made part of the record. This hearing will be conducted in according to the Oregon Administrative Procedures Act, found in Oregon Revised Statutes, ORS Chapter 183, and the Attorney's Model Rules of Procedure. This is a hybrid hearing being conducted in person and virtually by Teams. Written comments will be accepted until 5 p.m. Pacific Time, January 29, 2025. No other comments or exhibits will be accepted after that date and time. Anyone who wishes to testify at today's hearing should state their name and affiliation, if any. The division does not respond to comments or questions during the hearing. After the close of the public comment period, I will prepare a report for review by the division administrator as part of the formal rulemaking procedure. At this time, if you've joined the meeting after I started speaking, please identify yourself so that we can include you as part of the attendance record. I believe one member has joined. Kevin, want to introduce yourself? You're on mute if you're speaking.
Sorry, I'm having some difficulty.
Oh, yeah, we can hear you. It is choppy a little bit. Do you want to try introducing yourself real quickly?
Yeah, it's Kevin Joyce with the State of Oregon Department of Financial Regulation.
All right, thank you. For a little background and history, Department Fund Balance Policy Finance-01 requires the department's programs, with some exceptions, are required to have ending fund balances sufficient to fund 2 to 4 quarters of expenditures. As such, various non-depository programs will require fee increases from small businesses to be in compliance with the department fund balance policy. In 2019, it was determined that DCBS needs to correct its fees charged for these programs to maintain compliance with the department fund balance policy. This determination was made just prior to the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic. However, once the pandemic took off, DCBS decided it was not the right time to increase fees to businesses given the uncertainties around the pandemic business climate. Since 2019, DCBS has managed to operate programs within means by reducing resources allocated to each program. As such, DFR anticipates increases to the expenditures for certain non-depository programs. Neither the money transmitter program nor the fees associated with that program are exempt from the department fund balance policy. For what the rulemaking does, this rulemaking will increase the renewal license fees for money transmitters based on forecasting of future costs to maintain department compliance with the department fund balance policy. As of July 2024, we have registered 218 money transmitters registered in Oregon. We are unaware of how many are small businesses. Based on the information available to DFR, the Division of Financial Regulation, and based on the nature of the rulemaking, all money transmitters will see an increase in their renewal fees. Small businesses will see the same increase as large businesses. Is there anyone on the call who wishes to testify at this time? If so, please raise your hand, or please feel free just to introduce yourself. Seeing no hands, we can proceed. If you want to provide written testimony, please send a copy or summary of testimony to Karen Winkle. Her contact email address is listed on the notice of proposed rulemaking. Once again, written comments will be accepted until 5 p.m. Pacific Time, January 29, 2025. No other comments or exhibits will be accepted after that. After the close of the public comment period, I will prepare a report to submit to the division administrator for his review. The time is now 1:41 p.m. This concludes the public hearing.